No secret that Twitter has been rife with bots over the past few years. Elon taking over, he promised to squash the problem and let real voices be heard across the internet. But what I found is that maybe the obvious bots are starting to dwindle a little bit, but we have a lot of these accounts now that are popping up, a lot of the time surrounding entertainment and arts that just seem to be just as bad and egregious. I stumbled upon one such account this morning that really just put it all into perspective for me. It was perfect. The account in question, I'll put over here. I can't really say the name because I'll probably get demonetized for saying it, but the tweet talks about Angela Bassett only earning about $350,000 for her Oscar performance, or her Oscar nominated performance rather, in Wakanda Forever, of which most of us can agree she was snubbed. What exactly does RDJ bring to the table that required over 200 times that amount of money? This is in response to Culture Crave's tweet that he'll be reportedly making about $100 million for his role as Dr. Doom in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday. This tweet, and I'll show, like, it has a lot of interaction. 7.9 million impressions, 73,000 likes, 9.3K retweets and quote retweets, and 7.4K comments at the time of recording this. I'm sure it'll go up. And this is from an account that has about 250 followers and literally is just a retweet account. So they just take other people's tweets and retweet them. This is one of the few that they quote tweeted, and it has gotten a lot of attention. I don't know about you, but I thought Angela Bassett's performance in Black Panther and its follow-up sequel were fairly mediocre at best. I didn't find the performance emotion invoking at all. The other part of this, and something that this creator or whoever this person might be is not taking into consideration, is Robert Downey Jr.'s track record for success within the MCU. Really, the big issue I'm coming with here is that it's not just, hey, link in the bio anymore for bots. It's accounts that are taking tweets like this article from Culture Crave and putting out an opinion that is quite obviously misguided. So rather than posting something halfway intelligent, they post something like this that's going to garner them attention. And perhaps I'm part of the problem here. I wanted to bring this to people's attention because this is what you're starting to see across the internet, that you're seeing people make tweets like this, interact with it, share it. People, these bots essentially are getting attention. And if they're not real bots, they're people who are playing the game that is, in my opinion, just making people think less critically about what's going on. Suddenly it's reduced to factors that people can't change. And I'm not going to mention those factors because I think you can read between the lines, and we've seen a lot of it lately. Now, is Robert Downey Jr. making maybe more money than he should? Maybe. Are they banking a lot on his star power? Likely. And that remains to be seen whether it will be successful or not. All in all, I draw this to people's attention to really look into the sources that are tweeting these out. The account tweeting this out has following about 156 people with 258 followers. And since these 7.8 million impressions, I don't see any jump in followership. And if she did get the 258 followers from this tweet, pretty bad return on such a popular tweet, for better or for worse. And nobody that I follow is currently following this person. So it seems unlikely that this is a real account and is just probably some AI account or someone trying to stir up trouble within the fandom. Which sort of brings me to the last point, is that we're not going to get over these differences on IPs and franchises we like when you have people purposely stirring the pot and not bringing forth some sort of rational criticism about these products. You don't have to like everything that comes across everyone's plate, but bringing valid criticism to the plate on these shows and clearly mapping out what is wrong with them, and not necessarily just resorting to DEI hires and all the other buzzwords that are floating around conservative commentatorship right now. There's a lot you can critique film and art on that doesn't have anything to do with those things, and that is where most of the criticism can be levied, because a lot of these new games, a lot of these new movies, TV shows are lacking in substance, in writing, in direction. Those are the things we should be focused on. Now, this isn't, again, to disparage Angela Bassett as an actress. She's had a wonderful career. She did an okay job in these movies, but I don't think that her performance was undoubtedly an Oscar winner, and that because of that, she should be paid way more. She has had a successful career. I'm not a fan of a lot of her work. A lot of her stuff is forgetful to me, but again, that's me personally. That doesn't say anything about what the broader public thinks. But RDJ in our lifetime over the past 20 years has become an icon in the MCU, much unlike Angela Bassett. So for that reason, he's earned the $100 million. You can have a conversation about whether that number should be where it is or lower or higher. That's, again, a topic for another video. What it comes down to is that bots seem to still be running rampant on here. I'm just seeing a lot of this stuff happen. It's not just with the MCU, around the Alien franchise, around a lot of other franchises. But let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Do you still see bots everywhere, or am I just crazy? Are these real people that have good opinions? I'd love for you to let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like what you heard, and we will see you soon. Take it easy.